till then?
Obviously, a really good program. They got a great coach. They're very, very talented. I thought they were really physical when they played. They had great size. Obviously, you look statistically, they're a really good defensive rebounding team. They're big, they're physical, just like teams in our league. And they played with a chip on their shoulder. But a very good program, a team that was fighting to be in the NCAA tournament all year, just like us. We're right there, and we're really dominating their league with Nevada for a long, 70–80% of the season. But very well coached, very well disciplined. They've got good shooting. They got good interior play. They defensive rebound exceptionally well. Very good team.
Do you think that the teams that have success in this tournament are the ones that embrace it and can really quickly move on from anything that happened or didn't happen?
Yeah, I just think it's an energy tournament. It's one of those, I think teams are motivated. I think, getting an opportunity to play postseason is a great thing. I just think sometimes, I know in my past experience where I was, we would go and we would be averaging 20,000, 25,000 fans, and when we played in the NIT, we'd have like 7 or 8 on the lower bowl. And so those are the different parts of it, but the energy part of it is huge, and having a home court game is huge too, I think, and I know our fans will be out there supporting it, so I think it's going to be really exciting.
Is there a tangible result playing games like this for the next season, especially when you don't have a lot of guys coming to the program?
I think, every game that you get an opportunity to play, you get an opportunity to be better. Postseason is is obviously where we want to play, and you're going to play against good quality teams. I mean, Boise State brings out, great size, like I said, great shooting, great system. They believe they're going to win. They play with a chip on their shoulder, especially playing against a Pac-12 team. And then you look at every team in the bracket, it's amazing. You see the USCs, you see a lot of really good teams. You see our league, there's 4 or 5 teams in our league that are in there. St. Mary's, some great programs. So it's a heck of a tournament. And so, yeah, you use it to grow. Is there new offenses or defenses you can put in? No. It goes back to that motivation and excitement of playing, like we mentioned earlier.
With wider lane, extended three-point line, quarters, and just some of the other changes?
The extended three-point line helps our zone. Now it goes back to, can you rebound out of it?
How much time do you have to put into that?
I don't even want our guys thinking about the three-point line. I just want to, we work on, you'll see our X's on the court. They give the spacing of what we're doing. You start focusing, oh, that's further or that's not. You just want them to step in and knock down the shot. And obviously, sometimes you'll see a lot of programs, they'll extend it to the NBA three-point line for better spacing. That's what the wider lane does. It's better spacing. I think the advantages in this tournament are going to be the quarter. We use it a lot in international basketball with USA Basketball. It's a different deal. The 5 fouls, getting to the bonus early, playing without fouling. That foul line, when you get to 5, you get 2 shots. So it's a different advantage.
Speaking of the energy, how different is it to play with the quarters versus the halves in terms of kind of the game's broken up a lot more, obviously?
I just think there's more strategy. 2-for-1s become important at the end to get those extra maybe 2 possessions in a game. How you end those quarters are huge. Getting to the foul line is huge. Wider lane, being able to, more space to work to try to get offense, rebound on foul shots. I mean, there's certain things that you can really take advantage of to give yourself an advantage. But at the end of the day, I think the most important thing, rather than the rule changes, is going to be, the energy and the excitement and the execution of your team.
Coach Rice said that you need to stay in touch throughout the year. Was there a courtesy call? You're just comparing strategies, opponents?
When we wanted to play a really good team, and we did it on the road, learn a lot about your team, and I'd talk to him about advice with our team. He had asked me advice about his team, and it was just a friendship that came along, and I really respect him as a coach. He's one of the best coaches in our game. Yeah, he's got a lot of knowledge. He was a great coach at Gonzaga for years. He's turned that program around pretty significantly, and you have a friend in the business that you like to, what do you think about our team? Where do you think we can be better? And he gave me a lot of great ideas, and vice versa. I called him and I said, geez, we must be meant to be together. We started the season together, and now we're going to be in the postseason. And a guy who I'll be friends with for a long time. Loves the game, loves coaching, loves the art of coaching, loves helping people, loves sharing, and that's what the great ones do.
You talked about a little bit on execution, but what are you looking from your team?
I think at the end of the day, it goes back to the energy. These guys have played a lot of minutes. Our defense. It was funny even watching our scrimmage. We were so active, and when you're like that, it doesn't matter what defense you're in. If you're not active, you're never at your best. And so you just want to go out and really be active in that area. Against this team, you're really going to have to defense or rebound. Especially long shots equal long rebounds. This team averages 26 or 25 and a half three-point shot attempts a game. So, guys have to come in. It's multiple effort. It's the things that we work on. Execution, getting into our offense quicker, harder cuts. The same thing. We're not going to reinvent the wheel, but what we do, we got to try to go out and do it better. So that's what we're looking for.
How excited were you when you heard that the season was going to be extended? You get to go to that gym with these guys and continue the teaching process.
Yeah, I think that's also an advantage, and tournament's an exciting thing. Our first practice, because it was 2 days off, and they were really down after losing in the Pac-12 tournament. But you're always trying to, we always say always moving forward. So trying to get them just reignited. They had a day off. Usually the practice after a day off is never good. We also have finals this week, so you've got that. You've got a lot of things going on in their lives, and so second day we were really good yesterday, and then hopefully today we'll have a quick one. Really get into how we want to defend them, all those different things, and get out of here and get to our meeting tonight and get used to play tomorrow.
Couple more guys.
How is it kind of making that whole thing work where guys have finals, they have a postseason game? I mean, I know you've done it before as an assistant at Syracuse, but like now that you're here with a new set of guys, I mean, how different is that challenge compared to what you dealt with for the last 20 years?
Well, I just think it's again, finals. With the quarter system, the times are different. So if you're playing postseason and you're in finals week, it's a little bit different. A lot of times, even like our break in the semester system during Christmas, we're off for like a month, and 6 weeks. You're practicing, you're reinventing your body, practice time. Here it was a couple, so it's just different times of the year, and it's always difficult to play when you're doing finals. You're burnt. It's not just physically, but the study part is the mental side, and that's what. It's not really how hard we practice. It's really our mindset as we move forward. Do you know what I mean? That's really. It's the mind. It's like when we went to the movies. We came back. We played great. We didn't have the killer 2.5 hour practice. It was, pressing the reset button here and being excited and fresh and fun. Sometimes studying can, you feel like you fought Mike Tyson a little bit. That's never a good thing.
Last one.
Hey, if you had to put a number on it, how different are you from that scrimmage when you face it?
We're a lot different. They're a lot different. The great thing when you play a really good team early like them, you learn a lot about your team. And that's what I think even our tough schedule early, you learn a lot about your team, how they respond. They had different defenses, different ways that they tried to play, and we learned a lot. And so, we're a lot different, I think, defensively. That was the first time that we tried even Matisse a little bit at top. And after that is when we put him exclusively at top. Is there a concert going on?
I don't know.
It was a beautiful song. I was like trying to start dancing. I wanted to see what you guys thought of me. If you thought I had any rhythm.
What love is.
What I love. I thought it was Hart back here. Who's back there? Siri.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah.
Can we wrap it on that? That'd be great. All right.
What about love?
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys. All right.